Uganda is home to over 200,000 refugees from South Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, Somalia and Burundi. The number keeps growing. In 2013, following a rebel attack on Kamango village in eastern DRC, about 1,000 Congolese nationals fled into Uganda. Since then, they have been under the care of international humanitarian agencies like World Food Programme and the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Those affected by today's announcement are people who arrived in Uganda before July 2013. The announcement also comes at a particularly vulnerable time for many of these refugees, as an assessment by government, WFP, UNHCR and UNICEF found that they had a poor harvest in 2014. There are also fears of an increase in cases of malnutrition in children.
The frequency with which families are able to eat will be reduced, that the size of the meals will be reduced, that people will start to skip meals, and this will have an on-flow, and as a result we expect that the general food security will deteriorate, that the levels of malnutrition will increase, that the micronutrient deficiencies will increase.
The reduction in food rations is as a result of a shrink in funding from donor countries, coupled with an increase of refugees entering Uganda, mainly from South Sudan.
This year alone, we will require $7.6 million per month to feed the 383,000 that we are planning to support during the course of the year. If we don't take this action now, we will simply run out of food by April this year.
The influx has also affected the size of land being allocated to the refugees to supplement the handouts from donors.
Whereas in the past, the plots were much larger, now they've been smaller because simply the number of people who are requiring assistance at this time.
Which refugee camps are likely to be most affected?
Predominantly these are the longer-term caseload who are in the southwest, places like Nakivale or Achingo and some of these other long-term settlements.
Now WFP's hope is that it receives more funding in the next few months, or that peace is restored in the countries where the refugees come from so that they can return home.